or like what to do, how to respond, to do anything else. I typically don't respond. Like I don't text first, I don't call first, I don't meet halfway. Like there's a lot of things that I'm just like, you could have just left me alone if that was the case. It's just more so, it's just really just annoying because it's happened so many times.
Okay, so you said you don't do what? What's the list of things you said you don't do?
Well, I'm not like calling them first. I'm not like initiating anything. Like this is all them. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. And how often do you talk to them before the date?
A couple of times, like maybe 3 times out of the week.
You said you're not meeting them halfway. What's that mean? Just to describe, I'm trying to understand.
Like I'm not, like I don't meet, like when they're like, hey, let's go out to dinner or whatever. Like I'm not meeting them at the restaurant. Like they're typically good at picking me up or picking me up.
All right, let me ask you a question. So if they said, hey, meet me at the restaurant, what would you say?
No.
That's what you'd say?
Yeah.
No wonder why they're canceling on your ass. Your name is Diva Temperature.
So, okay, but this is even the first date. Like, there's...
Yeah, exactly. They don't even know your ass and you're acting like a diva. Why the fuck would they put up with you past that?
I feel like a lot of them know me before they ask me out because of, like...
Yeah, and then they get to the point where they say, do I really want to spend my money on her? Is it worth it?
So, what now? Because I feel like I've done the opposite and have come off as desperate.
How have you done the opposite and come off as desperate?
I've like called first or like, hey, I can't wait to see you later on. And like I've done like the complete opposite.
Hey, okay. First off, if you don't have the trust and faith in yourself that you're going to be the best version of yourself no matter who's in front of you, you're lost. You've lost already. You're adapting to the man. Basically, you're going to adapt depending on who it is. And, I'm going to pull back now and play this game. These guys are going to keep doing this to you. What do you think? What do you think's going to happen?
Okay.
See, this is the part where it goes off the track.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you call in and when I say, okay, so if he said meet me at the thing, you just say no. What kind of dude of any substance is going to say, I feel really great about bringing her out now? You've been TikTokified. That's your problem. You've been watching too much TikTok. And sadly enough,
mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, that will only give you an L. You will be taking L's. And for those that do take, they'll be pursuing you for the wrong reasons because you're not that pleasant because you're trying too hard to be a diva. It's not going to work out for you.
Okay, and so my next, I have another question because I've been trying to get called in for like 4 shows now. So aside from the guys who cancel like the day before or the day of, for the other guys that we go out and they're not looking like I don't want to get married and I don't want to have any kids. But I do want something long term. Like there are like long term partners and like I do want someone to travel with. And sometimes I feel like when we're talking about like our hopes or dreams or like what did you do last week, I'll say something like, oh, I was in London last week for a concert, you know, and I feel like maybe the way I'm coming off, I don't know, clearly the way I'm coming off is wrong. But at the same time, I'm not trying to be like all in their face.
I don't understand. I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. Can you rephrase that?
Yeah.
You're not trying to be all in their face. What do you mean by that?
I'm not trying to be the clingy girl. Like I said, like either A, I come off as desperate, or B, I come off as uninterested.
No, here's the thing. You're trying too hard. See, this is the problem. You're trying too hard to be the girl that doesn't care. And you're going to keep attracting the same kind of dudes that don't care either. And that will just always see you as casual. And this is what I mean. I'm going to keep going back to this point. You've been TikTokified. You've been watching too much TikToks that creates self-empowerment in you that's not conducive for a relationship or getting a good quality dude of substance.
Okay, so when I do get asked out, like, what do I do next? Plan the date, meet him there, drive him back home, pick him up? Like, what's... Like, this is, like, I mean, like, New York City is crazy, LA is crazy. Like, I feel like you understand the vibes. Like...
What's the vibes that I need to understand? Why do you have to go to extreme to prove your point? Why do you got to say, what do you want me to do? Plan the date? Not good. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. If a guy asks you on a date and you like him, you say, yeah, cool. Thanks for playing. I'll see you there. But no, you don't want to do that. No, he needs to come here. If it ain't that, then go ahead and get with a dude that's going to pursue you for all physical and deal with you cashmere casual, because that's all you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to get a dude of substance acting like that. You're done. I don't know why. I mean, come on. How about this? Just do this as long as you possibly can until you can't take it anymore. Until you just can't get any good outcomes. Just keep doing this, because you're going to have to go all the way to the bottom to say, you know what, I've had enough. My actions aren't doing it for me. I've given up on this mentality of mine. I can't be a diva. Maybe I should change my @ name on TikTok to reflect who I really want to be, because this diva thing just ain't working out, girl. I know it. Everybody tells me it's supposed to be doing me good, but it ain't doing it. I know it's supposed to. But how's that going?
Yeah.
All I hear is fear. That's all I hear from you.
Well, also, I'm, like, not sure how I'm rating this out to you, but, like, it happened, like, I mean, it was very casual. Like, someone was like, hey, like, join me to the pool. There's some type of pool tournament happening in LA. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he was like, I'll pick you up. And I was like, all right, cool. He was like, it's from like 7 to like 11. And I was just like, all right. So when I'm like ready to go, like, I'll just like head out, you know, because he's in the tournament. So like, that's how it's conveying to me, like, very casual. Like, I'll come in and like, I'll dip out when like I want to. And then today there was nothing, and I obviously didn't go, but.
I don't think you get it.
Okay, so like, what was I supposed to do today? Like, remind him of something that he invited me for?
I think this is all going over your head.
That's crazy, because I understand a lot that you talk about.
Yeah, I know, but this is a software problem. This is a you problem. This is the way you think. It's the way you talk. It's how you come across. It's just, what do you expect? What do you expect? I'm just being honest.
Mm.
It's this. You need to calm this down. You talk like you're younger than you are, and it doesn't come off right. It's not even the one case scenario. What do you want me to do if this happens? Remember, if this happens, you need to change you before any good thing starts to happen. And I'm just trying to say this to be helpful, honestly, because I just don't see you getting the results that you want out here being this.
Okay.
I think you're going to have to change for the kind and caliber of guy that you want. I think you're going to have to get into a different essence and embrace something new, because I just don't think that this diva-ish is going to help you. But you can keep doing it. I just really don't believe it, and I just can't see it.
Right.
And I talk to women every day. And I think you should probably take a break from TikTok content.
I'm only on TikTok, honestly, to watch, like, you and Nico, I think his name is, and Russell Hartley, like, sometimes, and get, like, Starbucks recommendations.
Okay.
Like, that's it. Like, I'm seriously, like...
I hear you, girl. I hear you. I'm just saying, you need to adjust a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the attitude and the sassiness and the expectations of he better do this or no to this or just... It's just not going to be helpful. That's all I'm saying. It's important to adjust and say that. Say, what kind of dude do I want? What do I really want right now? what kind of guy do I really want? Okay, what kind of person would he really want in his life, too?
Okay.
And before you get into anything else, forget about individual scenarios and one situation over here, or one dude did this. Just focus on being the version of yourself that you believe the kind of guy would want from their partner. And I'm telling you right now, you will start to see a different person.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Consider changing your @ name. It might be more helpful.
Thank you, Vinny.
I'm just trying to help, Diva. Just take the diva out. Okay.
Thank you.
She wanted to get that part of the live in. Okay, well, you got it. And you know what the fucked up here? You know, let me tell you the fucked up part. Ready for this? The fucked up part is that she's going to call into other shows and get input from other people, and they're not going to check her on that. They're going to let her slide. And they're going to tell her, oh, you know, girl, these guys, you know how these guys out here. These guys. Have you heard, excuse me? They're not going to check her. They're going to let her roll right on past. I didn't tell her a single lie there. I'm trying to be as honest as possible. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. See, the unique and I think the best part about this gathering here that we have here is that it's very important that all the facts get laid out. It's very important that we become honest with ourselves. Listen, it's not like I didn't have to be honest with myself, who I was years ago. I had to change some shit up. I had to change some shit up to get some different outcomes in my life. You can't just keep rolling on, getting the same shit. You have to adjust to get something new. You got to become something different. You know, and sometimes sometimes 1 or 2 wake-up calls could be the thing that they need to say, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, he makes a point. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't. But I really was trying to help her. I wasn't trying to play her. I was just trying to really say, whoa, this energy right here is a lot, girl. A lot. A lot. Hello? Hello?
Snoring? Oh my god. She fell asleep. So I finally got on the live with Benny, which is crazy. So he like chewed me out. So it's basically, you know, me, which is like I called that shit out too. And because what has been happening and like what happened earlier today is like guys are asking me out, but not really because of things happening. And it's just like, well, that's just tough shit. That's just tough shit because no, I'm not interested in you. I'm not. I don't know you. You couldn't even plan a date. You couldn't even pick me up for the date. We couldn't even do like the date, like the event never happened. It never fucking happened. What the fuck am I interested in? I'm just like, no. And I have been trying for like 4 lives to get on because it was for something that I fucking forgot about now. And I was just like, damn, like this is my moment type of thing. Like, and like he had accepted me when I was like leaving to do my laundry, as you can see I'm at a laundromat. So he was like, hello, and then I looked at my phone, I was like, oh shit, hi, hey. And then I couldn't hear him, and according to the comments, like obviously I was fucking screaming because like I could hear him, but then like I couldn't hear myself. So I was just like, fuck. Can you hear me? Like, what's happening? And then like I forgot what I originally wanted to talk about, so I was talking about some like dumb shit. I quit. I don't know. But like, that's. And he's the second fucking person to tell me to change my screen name. No, absolutely not. Diva Timber is me. I am her. We are us. The fuck? I'm not meeting people and telling, oh hi, I'm Diva Temper. Like, no. Like, so, Diva Temper is social media. Let's be social in the media. You need a easy, catchy name, right? Especially like when you're following people on social media,